opportunity of working at the Olympic Committee for a few years and supporting, and I got to know the winter athletes quite a bit because I supported athletes at the village in Sochi at the Winter Olympic Games. And you know what I would say, like, you know, I'll share a small story. There were some athletes, and I won't name them, but we had at the Olympic Village, we had we have an athlete lounge and some areas for the athletes, and that's, you know, to make it as comfortable as possible during the games. And we had opening hours, right? So they were open from, you know, the lounge was open from 8 a.m. till I think 6 or 7 p.m. But we also told athletes as they came into the village that if they needed to get up earlier because of their training schedules, or, you know, if they had some meditation practices or stuff they wanted to do, to just let us know, and we would open the room up earlier. And we offered that to everyone, and certainly, you know, a bunch of athletes talked to us about that. But there were 3 in particular that right from the first day, they came to us right after and said, you know what, because of our training times and our training schedule, we're going to need to be up at 5:30 every morning. So we were wondering if you could open the room at 6 so we can do our meditation, visualization, all that. And I said, sure, no problem, like absolutely. And so we opened the room, and sure enough, they were there every morning religiously doing that pre-work, that prep work to get ready for their training sessions. Now, these 3 athletes, 2 of them ended up medaling, one of them a gold medal, one of them a bronze medal. They were, at the time, I think they were 17, 19, and 22. So, you know, like kids, really, like, right? They're just like very, very young, but so mature, so responsible. And, you know, when you watch the results and the performance, it's easy to see them and say, wow, they're so talented, they're so skilled, and, you know, that it's something special about them at the physical level or the technical level that allows them to achieve that greatness. Well, no, it's just as simple as they're willing to put in the extra work that not everybody else is willing to put in. And yes, you do have occasionally some people who are, you know, genetic freaks or have some privileges or gifts that put them up into that upper echelon. But the reality, you know, and I heard one great strength trainer talk about this, for most sports, there's a sort of 70% bar of physical capacity, physical and technical capacity. Everybody has to be at that bar. But then after that bar, the difference from that bar to the top is negligible. The difference between the best athlete in the world and the 500th athlete in the world in any discipline is, you're talking about minutia. What really separates people once they've hit that threshold is their mindset, is their emotional capacity, is their ability to work well with their teammates, their coaches, their medical staff. It's all those soft skills, if you will. And those soft skills only come if you put in the work. And that's putting in the work daily that you're doing on yourself, but also the work of building your relational capacity with other people, whether it's teammates or coaches or whatnot. And not everybody's willing to do that work. And when you see at the highest level, when you see great athletes who fall short or who never make the most of their talents, you know, nine times out of 10 is because they weren't willing to put in that extra work on the soft skills that would really allow them to make the most out of their opportunity.